Okay, so I need to share this because I'm just going for a normal morning walk. I'm going here for a morning walk, and then these fuckers, see this guy, they're enjoying the roads too much. I just crossed the road, minding my own business, and there was this guy. I don't think he's even government. He just had a car. Well, good for him. You know, they're rich. I'm poor right now. He had a car. He just looked at me. He was eating a burger or something. He had a dirty smile, and I just absolutely flipped out, and I couldn't help it. It's just a defense, you know. He just gave me this dirty, greedy, Spanish colonist settler smile, and I hate Filipinos. I hate Filipinos, and I love Abu Sayyaf. That's the end of it. Yeah, that's just how it is, you know. And he gave me this dirty smile, and they can release the lockdown already. Yeah, they just enjoying the roads too much. The government people, the people with the guards, with the cars. You know, they can fucking enjoy the roads too much. And I'm not afraid of Filipinos. I'm not afraid of Filipinos. I'm not afraid of Christians. That's just how it is. Yeah. And he just gave me this dirty, greedy smile. Yeah, they're trying to scare me. I'm scared of Filipinos. You know, just always these tactics as well of these Filipinos. They're trying to scare me, confuse me. So whites, you know, they think whites, because I'm white and they're brown, I should be scared of them. That's what they think. That's also a rule. White money is a thing, and they're brown and I'm white and I should be scared of them. That's also a rule. Now I'm challenging them all to kill me. I challenge them all to attack me. I hate Filipinos. I hate Filipinos. I hate their flag. Turn it around. I'm with them. Turn your flag around. I'm with them. Go on, I hate Christians. I'm not afraid of Christians. I will see of my brothers anyway. I completely flipped out, and every morning when they force contact on me, I'm trying to ignore them. But this guy in this car with his greedy, dirty smile with his hamburger gave me just a look that completely set me off. Just a dirty, greedy, dirty look. Just a dirty look and a smile, you know, and not friendly anymore. I know these friendly smiles was just fainting for money exploitment. Why does money to pay off Imelda's debt? I want to fuck Imelda's corpse. And that's also the thing, you know. I've been scapegoated enough. I've been scapegoated enough in my life that I'm just not taking it anymore. And anyway, not only just from Filipinos, but you know, just fucking. You know, it's of course, huh? If you see whites that way, of course my choice is to be with Abu Sayyaf, you know, because they're not racist. And you can tell anything what they want, but Muslims are not racist. Filipinos are, okay? Yeah, Filipinos are racist. Abu Sayyaf is not. Yeah. So what am I choosing? Your fucking dirty whitest money exploitment tactics, or the Abu Sayyaf? They just want to help me. They support me, and I support them. Of course, I choose Abu Sayyaf. Abu Sayyaf, my brothers. Your president, my brothers. I cannot even vote. At one point, I mean. And on one hand, I want to kind of stay inside to avoid flipping out all the time. And on the other hand, I'm just a person that always likes to go outside, and I'm a very outgoing person in the sense that I'm not an indoor guy. And I cannot help it. It's a defense mechanism. Because I can repeat it, but for decades it's long been ingrained in this culture that white is money in the Filipinos. And that has to do with that. Of course, in general, the whites used to have, and maybe still for a lot of people that holds true, have more money. And because these people come here to exploit, you know, whether it's for sex tourism, it doesn't matter, young or older girls, sex tourism, And a lot of other stuff has happened to the Philippines. The Philippines has a very tumultuous and invasive history. And a lot of these tourists that come here feeling, thinking better, of course, as Westerners. The West always thinks they're better than the rest and non-Westerners. So they come here and they're being themselves, think they're better, and kind of ignoring the Filipinos. And the Filipinos see them as boastful. And boastful. They think the Westerners are boastful. So that's what it comes from. They're boastful. They think we're nothing. They have more money. So yeah, fuck them. Why this money? I'm trying to empathize here. So why this money? They think they're better. So then we have the right to take some. To be able, so maybe then we get to closer to their level. It's all about. It's an equalization. It's an equalization game. Yeah, it's like it's their psychology in my head is like if you think you're better than me, if you think you have more, you think you are more, then give me some so I can level with you, So I give them credit, but myself, I'm highly defensive about it. And nowadays, it's not only why there's money anymore. That's been deeply ingrained, and I see a lot of Filipinos rejecting their own tendency about them because a lot of Filipinos are moving up. I mean, financially as well. A lot of there's a rising mid class, and that's been said, and a lot of Filipinos are definitely financially moving up. There are still, of course, living in BGC and out of mind, but there are still, I know, in other parts of the cities, there are people in distress, and especially probably now during the lockdown. But I told you, I have seen scenes of people being in distress, really, distress that they really need the money, and it's true. It is true, right? In general, and over the decades, going and coming here to exploit blah blah, and for their own purposes, whether it's sex tourism or finding a wife or whatever, whatever it was. But and yeah, also, so it's just very understandable. It's just a defense mechanism. What I'm trying to say as well is that it's not only why this money thing anymore. It's also just too many foreigners coming now. I'm from Holland, and for Dutch people, that over the decades that had been a huge problem for them. People have their own nationalistic pride, and communal feeling of a country. It's a family bonding feeling. So and after all that happened to the Philippines, I know a bunch about the history. It has a very tumultuous, invasive war type of history as well. And they now that they're getting richer, they deserve that kind of nationalistic pride and independency. That's what I believe. That's how I view it. After, especially the Americans now really should fuck off. I really mean that. I've seen that scene of Trump coming here at the sea something, whatever. I'm just saying, like,
Like there's too many foreigners coming here in their perspective, which is true, you know, and the whites are being scapegoated. Yeah, okay, sure, why not? Okay, but I have a highly defensive mechanism about that because you know racism, they're racist, okay, and that is because of too many foreigners coming. Like I'm from Holland, where also at one point many foreigners flocked there for a better life and more prosperity and stuff. And of course, I was also mentally involved with that mentality of what happened. There was racism in Holland, and there at one point, like decades ago, when I was young, the blacker you were, the lower you were. Yeah, that is. I'm not gonna. I'm just not gonna deny that there was racism in Holland too. The darker you were, the lower you were. Nou ja. And that's here now too. And okay, now the whites are being victimized for it, and you know, whites. You know, the West is a very racist thing, in my opinion. The West, race, the whites, West, white. Yeah, sorry, but that's definitely how I view it. I'm white. I am very white, but I don't I don't see myself as a Westerner. And I think as a white person, you have the right to step out of that mentality, you know, of step out of the West and reject that, you know, the West, the West, the West. And I think a lot of people are doing that. I don't necessarily know where I'm going with this, but yeah, there was a lot of racism in Holland, and it's now here too. Too many foreigners coming. It's an automatic defense out of, yeah, they see that as invasive as well. Too many foreigners coming again, like yeah. You know, for multiple reasons. Everybody has their own story, right? Like, and yeah, so the whites are the lowest. You know, they're the underdogs. Okay, sure, fine. I'm an underdog. You know, I don't care. I'm 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 used to it, to be honest. And and I'm a coward too. I'm a coward. That's really a coward. A chicken. I'm weak. No, but I'm a coward really. I'm really a coward. And but the whites are the lowest now, and yeah, the blacks in Holland back then, you know, and now it's different. Now it's different, but decades ago, like when there's a lot of racism, or very racist in Holland, the blacks were the lowest, this and that, and it's the same psychological mechanism. It seems that too many foreigners coming, start to simplify. You start out of fear of invasion, start to simplify. Yeah, like black that, white that, and start to simplify and stigmatize as well. For instance, what is white? White is boastful. White is rich. White is pedo. White is selfish. White is racist. White is exploitative. I don't know what they all think, but you start to simplify, and maybe me too. I start to simplify too. I now also like sort of Filipinos this and that, and but I am being very defensive about it because I don't consider myself a racist, even through the decades. I do sincerely believe that I have not been a racist, and I have been open to the world, and good for the colored people in Holland, I guess. And I don't see him feel as being racist. I like to have. I am not nationalistic. I'm from Holland. I have a Dutch passport. Yeah, that is needed if you want to take a plane. Yeah. Otherwise I can like go on the dark web and forge another passport. But I got one now, and it's I think until through a lot of years, so I'm fine now. But I'm just not very nationalistic. But I think Filipinos deserve to be. I shouldn't go outside anymore, even though I like going outside. I should go outside of the city into the province where things are different. And I just need to. I just doing this to be able to express myself. It's like therapy. Like instead of some psychiatrist or something asking me questions and being stigmatized. That I rather do it like this. This is just very unbiased. I'm talking to a screen, and anyone watching this is seeing this and is seeing. I'm really expressing myself. I don't think I have been a racist, and I am not a racist. I always have admired the rest of the world in their own ways. I don't know why I started crying all the time, but I just have it hard with racism. I don't think I really deserve it. That's why I'm so fucking aggressive. I mean, then I flip out all the time, and especially also about the why does money thing. If you being greedy, if you have these tendencies to snatch me, take advantage of me, that kind of stuff, because I'm white, then you're doing exactly the same what the colonists did, and that's greedy racist behavior. That's how I view it, and again, I just there's also a lot of not offending anyone, but there was also colonism from people that were not completely white, I think. Say Portugal or Spain or something, or and these people, Spain and Portugal or whatever, these southern Europeans here, they can, when it comes to white is money, they can hide behind their brown color a little bit. But they probably have their own problems as well. Everybody has their own problems. All the foreigners with the Filipinos. It's a little funny as well. Like now I'm one of the foreigners now, but I'm very highly defensive against the white is money thing. They can kill me for whatever they think I have. Really, that is just for super greedy race behavior. And when you're riding on your scooter, you have a scooter, You have a scooter. You have something to eat tonight. You have something to eat tonight. Okay, I may have some money in my pocket to go to and something nice, or can do more groceries, or have more freedom with groceries. Yeah, sure. Okay, but there are also other colors that can do the same thing, and you cannot put it all on the whites. I don't think the whites when it comes to foreigners, and maybe still, fuck off. White is money. More money? Sure. If you think I have more money, sure. You can take advantage of me. But white is money. I think that's something I'm somehow internally really fighting. And that has flown down to all levels of society. When it comes to marrying, when it comes to honking of taxis when they see a white person, when it comes to, hey my friend, see a white person, hey my friend, you want to buy something, when it comes to the snatching, when it comes to anything, white is money, and you have the right to take advantage of it. I am fighting that. I am rebelling against that. It's an internal reaction, internal defense mechanism, and that I think I'm also not the only one. I'm internally very aggressive about it. At one point, you want to have respect. On the other point, I'm seeing the Filipinos move up, you know, and don't let it go from needy to greedy, because then I'm highly defensive, you know. Where do you want me? I can switch. I can live anywhere. Really, I can live anywhere. I'm finally having an apartment that I am really happy with. Okay, and I also need to be able to sustain that. And I'm also working, and throughout the years, you know, when it comes to very personal, you know, throughout the years, I've been fucking working my ass off as well, you know, with certain things, and I fucking have a lot of mental stress as well. And when it comes to a lot of people as well that might want to take advantage of me, and I'm thinking now in a Western sense, I guess, is that, you know, okay, well, I also see people you see also just hanging out on the street all the time, sitting on the sidewalk, doing nothing and being chill, you know, don't fuck with me, okay? Yeah, okay, maybe I'm not so nice, but I'm just not one of you, okay? I'm just not a Christian. I'm just not one of you, you know. And I can be nice. Let's play. Let's do something fun, you know. Let's you want to play some darts or something. But you know, there's always that you don't deny. I'm not denying there was racism in my country, and you also don't deny there was white as money thing with your children looking when you see a white person. Pera means money. Or whatever, you know, these fucking white as money tactics, the little tricks, you know. Yeah, just it's not that I care so much about money. It's just a very racist thing. I think it's a very racist thing. White as money, and I also want to say, now, I'm more than just a money opportunity. Okay, there's a phrase I learned in Tagalog: "Ako ay higit pa sa kuha ng pera," and that means I'm more than a money bag, or I'm more than giving money. Something like that, you know. I'm more than a money bag, you know. So that is how it is offending me as well. You know, when you see white as money, you see me just as money. You see me as nothing, you know, and it's offensive. It can be very offensive, demeaning, and kind of diminishing, and maybe even hurtful, you know. You know, and you know, I admire that you can summon or foster in yourself the niceness, the friendliness, and the happiness, how it should be. I give you right with that. Yeah, sure, and I admire that in you. I don't have that, you know. I wish I have. You know, one day I want to have no money and be able to live on no money. I'm being very honest. Yeah, I'm being very honest. I'm dreaming of that. Like, even if it was to be a slave, you know, it's my dream to be a farmer, you know, and live on no money. That is just a dream of mine. That is just a dream of mine. And right now I'm living here. I need to survive in this capitalistic environment. I am not part of any barangay or community where you go in and say, hey, can you like eat together? You know, I know, okay. I know, okay. But right now I'm here, and white as money is something I'm internally very rebellious about, because there are just a lot of colored people that have right now way more money than me and are doing way better. And they can hide behind their brown color. Now maybe I can hide maybe I can hide behind my white color and I'm really brown. I don't know. But yeah, I can go on talking. What I'm trying to say is sorry, that I have a hard time going out because I'm just getting highly defensive, and it's fun for them. It's like what happened to the blacks in America. It's comparable. They at one point also wouldn't take it anymore. Started rebelling and this and that. Okay, but what do you want from me? You want me to pull me down to a homeless position? You know, like or what? You know, like I can help you. You know, I'm willing to help. You know, I'm willing to help with whatever. You know, and willing to help with whatever. But you know, just cut it out first with the what is money thing. You know, most people are fine. I give you credit. Okay, throughout the decades, a lot of white people had more money. You might be able to get something from it, and yes, sure, maybe a lot of people are under stress, but a lot of people are seem fine, hanging out on the streets. There's still a lot of people that can use help, granted, but why this money is just I don't appreciate that. I just don't appreciate that. I just don't appreciate that mentality. Yeah, call me a dick, but I just really don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate that. And that said, I really need a maid. So I don't have to go out as much. I have a hard time cleaning for myself. I need to clean. I need to get have breakfast. I don't really have anything in the house right now. It's true that throughout the years, like I had a pretty good lifestyle, and I went out a lot, and I ate behind the door, but I had just a house I wasn't happy with. I just had a house I wasn't happy with at all. And I don't want to make it too personal, but I've kind of got to put in there. And I know right now I finally have something that I kind of comfortable with, and it's a nice clean apartment. And you know, what else? You can also think like. Well, you can also think like. You can also think like. Yeah, what am I doing here? Yeah, what am I doing here? Again, what am I doing here in the Philippines? Now, what am I doing here in the Philippines? Yeah. Now, I went here. I was tired with my life. In my old life, I was tired with it, and I had also girl problems. You know, I had a hard time getting girls in the West. I don't know. It's a confidence thing. I wasn't really very comfortable with that. And it's just the cold hard truth that 4 years ago at least, and I hope now things have changed, is that it was just very easy or to get a girl in here, and I hope that now changes. I think that changed too. Like when it was 4 years ago, it was like the Philippines. I think is rapidly revolving or something, developing. 4 years ago, at least, it was still like, you know, you're a white guy and you know you can have a Filipina, and that's not true anymore. And it's only good, of course. That is not good because, of course, a lot of white guys came here and took advantage of that, and then just that's part of the interview of the exploitment, like he just using these girls here and there, and well, these girls also have feelings, you know. They also have feelings, and they're being used, and these guys go from girl to girl, and then some of these girls are being hurt in the process, you know, and that's also not good. So it's only good that I think Filipinas are defending themselves again, and not just going with any white guy just out of nowhere, but want to be conquered. They want to be treated like princesses, and that's good. You know, I think that's good. You know, like if you want a girl, and then it shouldn't be that easy. You know, that's also true. That holds for me too. You know, I missed out on a lot, and in my youth, and I still like to mess around a little bit, and I had so much rejection of girls that were pretty immune, cold hard rejections a lot, and I'm super immune to that, you know, and I want to, you know, because you know. You know, I think about, I've also just both sides. You know, I think I can be a pretty good looking guy. I think I can also be an ugly guy. You know, and that's same as with I can be very insecure, and I can be rejected, like, and get very aggressive about that. But I can also be very confident and seduce them or something. And the other side can be both. You know, I can be both. You know, these stupid labels in America, like he is this, he is that. You know, it can be both. It can be both. Just fuck America, really. Just fuck America, really. Just fuck America. And when it comes to these girls, it's only good that they are now getting more self-esteem and that kind of stuff. But when it comes to me on a personal level, I didn't come here to find a wife. That's definitely true. I didn't come here to find a girl and settle or marry. I came here for fun with girls, whether, you know, some young girls as well, but it doesn't really matter. Also, just general. I can just out of provocative say I'm a pedo, but I am not really a pedo. You know, I'm just open to younger girls. You know, I don't really wanna. You know, I can go pretty low. I can go pretty low, pretty darn low. I can also just go high. You know, I also have fun with a 30 as plus or a 21. This was a beautiful age as well. You know, so in that sense, I'm just not a pedo. But you know, I can also young girls. It's also fine. You know, like 12. I don't know, or younger. You know, it depends. You know, it should be mutual. You know, and. Yeah, you know, and yeah, just like on those two sides, and in that too, you know, like it can be both. It can be very mutual and happy, and it can be very gruesome as well. I guess it can be the two extremes, you know. So let's leave it at that. And let's also leave it at that I never considered myself a pedo. You know, I came here again for fun with, you know, young girls. I missed out on my teen, for maybe just, you know, you know, just have some fun with. It's also a phase, you know. I have some fun with some schoolgirls or something, you know, and have some fun, and then get over that as well, you know. Like I just didn't came here to settle and marry and be in a relationship. Sorry, I came here for fun. Came here for fun. I was excited to go. I came here for fun. I came here for fun and to be in a big city and have some fun time, a period of fun, freedom, and being happy to be out of a sticky situation. Cleaning now, and it's actually a lot of fun in a way. It's just that. There's a lot of racism and hate for the Filipinos. It's a very negative influence. It's pulling me down. It's putting me down while making me very aggressive, and that's why you know, I don't really want to smoke. I don't really want to smoke weed anymore. But you know, it would definitely help. You know, like yeah, I smoked some here as well. And it definitely helps. I don't give a fuck anymore, but I don't really want to do it anymore because it makes me paranoid, and yeah, look, it's just I don't want to do that anymore. And but you know, that is you know, it's definitely a medicine for so many things. It's yeah, that would help. But I'm just gonna clean now. Then I'm gonna do groceries. And just figure out a way not to be so defensive. And I've been, having really crazy scenes. I don't necessarily want to do that. It's a defense mechanism. I don't really want to do that, I'd like to be just like the others, like the people that are not white. And okay, well, they're having their own problems. They're also not like Filipinos and this and that, but de Filipinos moeten echt niet. They shouldn't. Put your hate on me. Put your hate on me. It's okay. Which hate? Against what hate? Your shit. What's your shit, for instance? Your financial trouble. Yeah, look. Put it on Western companies, maybe. Huh? I put it on the Western companies that they're not raising the wages. I sincerely believe that the wages should go up, and I'm willing to strike with you guys. And if I was in control, I would up it, of course. For a long time, I think they should make more. They should make more. So that's why part of the reason why I'm being so fucking defensive is that I'm kind of with them. I'm kind of with them. Like, okay, your wages should go up. You should make more, and I want you to be richer. I want you to be richer. I want you to be rich. You deserve to be rich. It's part of the reason why I'm so defensive. I'm gonna do groceries. I'm just not gonna flip out. Okay, I'm just gonna eat myself up inside, I guess, instead. I'm back from groceries, and it went pretty well. Just a few times when one of the low wage grocery store employees give me that little tendency, but that's okay. That is just, I guess, old habits hard to break. That's okay, and their wages should go up. And I just said something. Just one of my defenses was like, "It's right here. I'm just trying. Oh, my wallet's right here. I'm just trying to help you, so you can take better advantage of me. Whatever you're planning, you can kill me. I'm allowing you to kill me." No, it's one of my defenses, but. And then, but generally in the grocery store, and a few others. But then I came home with the guards, and there's some hate for white people, and of course it's a defense mechanism, and I have to deal with that. But it's definitely extremely not used to that when I walk out of my house and guards, they think they have authority over. The place, but also me in a way, and that it's not easy. I'm not used to that, and that's not something I am very excited about. And that just invokes a lot of internal aggression. That's what I'm trying to say. And I am a coward, and I am going to put this vlog. I'm gonna end the vlog now. I need to go out again to take care of my finances. Because I need to take care of that, because I just want to keep this apartment. And this is the end of the vlog, I guess. Jingle keys. Jingle now.